Hi guys, this is Lashette from Scarlet Moon Creations and I'm back with a new video. This is my series I'd like to finish update 4 years later. Links in the description to ways you can find out what's going on or what has been going on historically with people of Palestine and their ongoing genocide, and ways you can help currently with the situation and who you can follow to keep up to date with what's going on. There are also ways you can find out what's been going on historically with the genocide and enslavement of the people in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and ways you can find out of what's currently going on, how you can support those people to help end the genocide and mining of their country and the war that is going on, people you can follow, and like I said, ways you can support them and help. Links in the description. Please share them, check them out for updates. Alright, so I literally just watched Bethany's video about her series, and what I'm not gonna do is count how many series I'm in the middle of. I did this like 4 years ago, relatively early in my booktube journey. I think I was following Becca from Back in the Books, and she does these yearly. I have never come back to update. I have now since stopped using spreadsheets. Storygraph is very helpful, so I don't feel the need to now do a whole separate spreadsheet. What I had done at the time was make a tag or a shelf in Goodreads, and that has carried over into Storygraph to let me know, series I'd like to finish that are complete, like there's no more books coming out and I just need to finish to what's coming up, and those that are I'm caught up on but the series is still ongoing, or that I'm not caught up on and the series is still ongoing, which is worse, and then series I'd like to start. So what I have done, so originally this was what my list looked like, and I have a whole tip in and everything, right? Color coded and blah blah blah. The problem is I like reading fantasy, some sci-fi, and romance, and any mix thereof, mysteries, suspense to an extent, especially like cozy mysteries, and those all lend themselves to series. I like series. I look for series. What I have since done is started a reading journal, or I should say kind of restarted, and I'll link that because I talk about it and everything. What I did in 2021 was just make a long ass list that's several pages of all the series that I have ever read. So 4 pages, six pages, and seven pages. I know that is not up to date because that was 3 years ago. Now, I use this, what I have done is kind of like have a written series tracker, and I like this, analog better than what I was doing digitally with the spreadsheets that I had. I'll put those on the screen, I guess. like, it takes up a lot of space. It's more for me to be aware of what the name of the next book is and where I'm up to. I've just been having the goal to read down on my series and keep track of new ones I start. It does not help that I've gotten back into comic books and manhwa, because those are also series by definition, just because that's the way they are. So, what I used to do way back in the day, and I'll pull this one out because it's falling out and a good example, and why I decided to use this notebook, this old cheap notebook that was only half filled, right? So I used to do this. This is just for Nora Roberts, and so is this side. JD Robb, or a pseudonym, and I would put an X with a circle if I read the book, and I'd cross it out, I think, if I owned it, or if I if I owned it. So that's when I would get, obsessed with an author and be like, I want to read every single book by them. And I thought, you know what? It's a very simple system that I created years and years ago. Why not go back to it? And to, like, this is another example. The Circle of Three is a series, and so I've read all 13 books now. So, what my series tracker looks like now is a little prettier. A lot prettier. Okay, and yeah, so I have them separated like so, and black marks with circles. I'm not really buying books nowadays, so this is some of them. Ones I want to continue, and I'll continue doing this with several other series and pages here. It started including manga, like Children of the Hills. I don't know if I'm going to finish that, but okay. Here and there, I have updated the Goodreads and definitely upgraded the Storygraph list. Let's see what I have finished and completed, and what I've started. There were some that series I'd like to start that I have started, and maybe some I finished. I don't think so. Some I may have caught up on. Let's see. One thing I do know is that as I read through, I'll update, and having them listed like that is, like I said, very helpful with updating myself about what I've read and what I'd like to get to. I've not listed every single series I've started in here, but the ones I want to prioritize over the last 2 years or so, 2022 and 2023. I haven't added new ones in 2024, so I'm keeping it to what I ended up 2023 with, because I'm pretty happy with what I had going then. And though I am currently reading a series, the Remix Classics, for my own readathon. Not counting that, it's a series of standalones, so. But this will just be an update on what I've decided to continue and where I'm at with those, and what I've started and where I'm at with those, and those I'm decided not to continue. Though it's not a hard and fast rule either way. Like, my mind changes month to month, year to year.